Hello everybody, JT Bear here. I'm out in my shop storage room right now because I really like it out here. It's a nice comfortable place. It's got all the tools I need and it's got all of my aquaponic bits and pieces, and it's on that matter that I come to you today. While I was going to build myself a nifty little garden upstairs in that second bathroom that we don't really use, the Potty thing, right? It's just fun to say. Who doesn't want to do that? Anyway, we still kind of haven't fixed the roof yet, right? So the idea of having something constantly trickling and dripping and draining in the upstairs when we don't know if it's leaking through the roof, we just kind of decided against it at this time. So I'm going to do something else because I'm suffering from withdrawal, man. My obsessive compulsive aquaponic disorder is going into overdrive. Everything I see that can hold water, I'm like, ooh, I can use that for a garden. I'm going to do this to make a pond. I'm going crazy with planning. It's not good. I need to actually be doing something because it'll slow my brain down a bit. So we've come out today, happy Friday, woohoo, and gonna play some garden with the dog, alright? So I'm collecting together my aquaponic bits and pieces, and I have chosen a location to try and grow like shade-loving plants like the kale and a lot of the herbs and stuff that we like for the garden, because they'll do alright with just a little bit of sunshine, and that's exactly what this one location has to offer, is just a little bit of sunshine. Alright dog, are you ready to help me make a garden? Yeah, I know there's still lots of stuff in there, isn't there? It's not much of a helper, but it's companionship, you know? Swirl filter here is still full of all kinds of interesting things that don't necessarily relate to aquaponics, and yet in a sick and humorous way they kind of do. I mean, fishing poles in the aquaponic garden is, well, technically it relates, right? But it's not what we're going for here. That little one's fun, though. That's a telescoping, collapsing fishing rod. Fits in your backpack, no problem. I figure I have more than enough pipe to get something up and running. I've got 2 pumps. Well, we'll collect everything together and then we'll assess the situation. On the upside, I now know where my fishing poles are, and I found the tackle box upstairs. I guess all I need now is a Manitoba fishing license, surrounded by lakes. Oh, and a canoe. A canoe would be sweet. I just switched out these 200-watt light bulbs here in the shop for 2 17-watt LEDs. Is it just me, or is that a whole lot better lighting? Holy, yeah, loving it. So I did a quick rainwater collection test, and this water's nasty that came off the asphalt roof. But Buddy had sort of a system in place with none of the containment. So I hit up a couple of these downspouts and did a little collecting, and these totes both filled up in a quick 10-minute rain, which is pretty awesome because I need a lot of water. It also gave me the opportunity to give a test of this one here, and I filled up the rain barrel, well, the fish barrel, really, a few inches, so that's not bad, not bad. I don't mind filling this smaller system from the tap, but when it comes to filling up a larger system for trout, that's a lot of water, so I'm going to want to have a cleaned up rain collection system going by then. But that's still not till late spring, so there's a lot of really interesting plans going around in my brain right now, I tell you what. Alright, so let's assess the situation. I've got the very first grow bed that I bought and was never terribly satisfied with, but it worked. I've got an ice fishing sled I was going to convert, but never got around to. I've got the mini DWC tote full of fittings and conveniently a bell. I have 2 working pumps. I've got the big fish barrel, and I've got the swirl filter full of a bunch of pipes. Oh, I think there's a good potential starting point in here somewhere. Alright, well, it's not going to be the best use of space, but I'm thinking if I put the fish tank in the corner, then I can have my swirl filter in line, and then I'll have the grow bed go underneath this window here, and sump tank underneath it, and I think this piece of furniture here, A, used to be the top of a waterbed, and B, has just become the surplus lumber I need to get started building. Fantastic. my garden will finally have a nice shiny wood finish. The only really good thing, aside from the drawers underneath those old water beds, about those stupid old water beds, is just how sturdy the wood was that they used to make it. That's real wood there, folks. That's going to be a nice, solid bit of grow bed table. Fantastic. Not quite sure that mirror is going to be useful, but alright, I guess the next part of my project is taking this apart and seeing what kind of parts it gives me. Sweet! I don't think I'm going to be doing that tonight though. Getting dark, getting dark. So for an outdoor reference point, this is the little tiny piece of shed that is going to become the shop aquaponics system. And we'll just see where it grows from there. I have some good solid ideas for a greenhouse outside, but can't get started on that just yet. Too much other stuff to do. Alright everybody, well I'm going to sign off on this I don't know, is it a vlog? Is it an aquaponic video? Playing garden. The dog's already gone inside, so it's just me playing garden now. But yeah, I look forward to having something more aquaponic-like to show you in the very near future. So stick around and there will be aquaponics videos coming, I promise. Alright, so till next time, have a great night everybody. Take care.